this is the longest gap we ever had without going podless.
Dude,
It's been 2 months. I tried to schedule something with you at the beginning of this month, but you say, boy, I got a wedding to go. Let's catch up at the end of
we have a lot to talk about and a lot to catch up on.
Very good. Sydney, how's your sister's wedding? Did that give you any butterflies to get settled down?
Dude, you know me so well. I did. It did. Yeah, so I just got back last Thursday. So I've been back in Thailand for a few days. Coming back, I was a little bit depressed. It was a really good wedding, probably the best wedding I've been to. Of course, I love my other sister's wedding, but seeing your little sister get married is like another level. It was like old tavern, like Game of Thrones. It wasn't like Game of Thrones themed, but it was like kind of like medieval. Like they got married in this like old like castle kind of thing. It's a very old chapel. There's like big barrels in the wedding. Bro, I also it would have been good to have a man, we haven't done a pod in so long because I had a speech and literally every single person I spoke to in the lead up to the wedding, because it was in front of like 100, 200 people, which is a decent amount. I haven't done public speaking in ages. And my sister gave out of all my family, me the honor of doing the speech. So I know she had a high expectation. And I worked really hard on it and I presented it to everyone I could, bro. I practiced that speech probably a few hundred times and then it killed at the wedding, bro. It fucking killed. I had so many people come up to me afterwards.
Wow.
Say it's the best speech I've ever heard. So it was good, bro. It was good. I was only back for a week. Every day was either seeing people.
Did it get out? Did TED Talk reach out to you yet?
TED Talk? No, not yet. Bro, it was so brother of the bride speeches, like typically are really funny speeches. So I almost had to like have a stand-up routine, bro, which is like quite out of my comfort zone, but I nailed it, bro. I nailed it.
The delivery, the storytelling, the emotion.
Bro, well, I had two. So the guy she got married to, when they first started dating, she invited me on a night out with me, her now husband, and our cousin.
Yeah.
And I ended up getting in a fight with him the first like night to get to know him. Like at like 3 a.m. we had our shirts off and we were like wrestling.
Like physically?
Yeah, it's like physically like fighting because we were having an argument who's stronger. And then at like 3 a.m. we just started wrestling on the
in a friendly way, right?
Like semi-friendly, like who's actually stronger. Yeah. So that's quite funny. That was the first story I told. And then the second one, maybe like a year and a half into them dating, he came on a family trip to Thailand, but my sister didn't come. So he came by himself with my family.
Okay.
So I was hanging out with them quite a lot. I know, dude, that's what I said in my speech. Yeah, that's how I opened that story. I was like, that's quite weird to come on a family vacation without his girlfriend. But then on the trip, me and him got to know each other a lot better. And we went to Bangalore Road and we played this game. Me and you have been to Bangalore Road, but this was like 4 or 5 years ago now. We hit we played a game. It's called the Beast of Bangalore Road, and the goal was to go to every single bar. Okay, I had to drink 1 Long Island iced tea, and it was like the first person to give up was the loser. Okay, so dude, we got to like this was at like 8 p.m. as well. It wasn't even late. Like we were just so bored.
How's the crowd looking? Popping? Or slow?
Dude, it was so long ago. It's probably popping at like 8 p.m.
Enough Farangs to justify the vibe.
Dude, it wasn't. Well, it was a family vacation, so we were both bored pretty much. He didn't have his girlfriend. I didn't have any partner on the vacation. We were just bored next to Bangalore Road. We're like trying to kill time. Anyway, got to like 7 or 8. At this point, had drunk that many drinks as well. So we're pretty drunk at this point. I still can't remember if it was me or him came up with the idea that we should get matching tattoos and it would be so funny. Oh, and then yeah, and then we went through with it and we got matching apple pie tattoos. So I told this story at the wedding. Bro, and it killed. So as bad as getting that tattoo is, and as much as I regret it, the payoff, I've squeezed like all the good that could have come out of it.
Imagine he didn't become your brother-in-law, bro. Imagine.
I know. What, dude? So the part of the story I didn't tell,
Yeah.
it wasn't just me and him. My other sister's boyfriend came, and they broke up like a week later. So it was like three. Yeah. So that random
white tattoo.
Yeah. That's the part of the story I didn't tell. But this random guy also has an apple pie tattoo. So yeah. Anyway,
would have been more believable if you added in that part for sure.
dude, but it would have just been awkward because that my
no
other
longer
sister, he's no longer around, and my other sister got married last year to a new guy, and he's the one I did the Iron Man with. I like him way better than the guy I got the apple pie. Anyway, it's a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. Anyway, yeah, dude, back here, to close out a little bit of a life update. I have been going the most ham on work in my life over the last 2 months. Just spinning up channels. We've spoken a bit about it, but like just been going even more ham on that. And final thing, dude, yesterday I had probably probably the worst day I've had all year. Just so many bad things happened at once. I don't know if you remember, but my back, I completely destroyed it doing the Ironman. And also doing this rebuilds, kind of switching from like making all our money from the newsletter to YouTube. My income for last month went to 0. For this month will also be 0. Next month we'll do about 30K, but it's like, dude, so many bad things. And like, it's very challenging mentally to be working harder than you've ever worked to earn $0 at the end of the month. It was like expected, but it's like, even with it being expected, it's so hard on your mental to,
bro.
Dude, I'm in the trenches making $0 a month.
What are the chances it literally happened yesterday? Was the worst?
So yesterday was, I just had a bunch of bill. I'd rent due. My back was completely blown out, and when your back is blown out, bro. Dude, I don't know what triggered. Yeah, it's still fucked from the Ironman. I've been going physio 3 times a week. I've been spending more money on physio than rent trying to fix it. And yesterday was the worst ever. I just
Bill or Thai doctor.
He's actually Canadian. He's Korean, like descent, like ethnicity, but from Canada.
Sydney or in Phuket?
Phuket. He owns. Remember the cult?
Yeah.
He's half owner of that gym. Yeah, he's half owner of that gym.
Owner?
Yeah, half owner. So we met actually the other half owner when me and you went randomly. And then
I met his girlfriend.
Yeah, yeah, you remember.
He's a couple, by the way.
Yeah, they're both cool. But the other side is my physio, and dude, I just got in a bad headspace because my back was so bad yesterday, and I was like, I've done 3 months of 3-day-a-week physio, spending thousands on physio, and I'm like, if I'd done nothing, like if I just naturally healed, would I be at the same space as doing all of this?
This is usually the part you got into drugs, bro. literally the story,
dude. Some other things though, my fucking scooter died.
Like how die? How?
The battery died. The battery randomly died, bro. Just so I had two editors quit on me yesterday. Like just so many things happened yesterday. I just was like, I'm giving up. Like this is fucked. Anyway, I feel
yeah, I'm glad we recorded this moment to keep it a record, bro.
I just wanted to, bro, give me 30 seconds. I just got a message that my
yeah, cover.
I've meal prep and they chose this time to deliver. 1 sec, bro. I'll be 30 seconds. Sorry.
行，那你就安。
Yo.
Yeah. Wait, 1 second.
The probably number 1 reason I keep coming back to Thailand.
What's that?
This is
Sorry, Megan.
Thailand.
What is that?
The food prep.
Oh, gotcha. It sounds like sucks, bro. Why you editors quit? I tell you, they're boys.
Bro, so we scaled up our operation from just doing 1 channel to we are posting on about 10 now, and we have about maybe 30 team members. So it's just like at that scale, like, and we are paying Filipino wages. So like, so those videos you saw, that we're paying $40 for them, which is like quite a high quality to pay $40 for. So like you just get natural churn, but it's like, it was just annoying that they landed yesterday. And I got a copyright strike today for the first time ever in YouTube. My YouTube.
On what ground?
Dude, it was actually Palantir. I did not know this. Palantir has an AI detection thing that like big figures can sign up for, and they have AI bots scraping potential copyright claims, and they'll just claim things that are in the gray area. So, yeah.
What were you quoted on?
It was on our longevity channel. I don't know if that's one of the ones.
Yeah, I saw your videos. Wow, they're surprisingly great, high quality.
Especially, dude, Neural Nutshell. I really like that channel. But thanks. It means
I just have no idea how you did all those animations.
they're editors. So these are like old style channels. I will never be doing this style of channel again. Because AI is the way.
Yeah, I saw the celebrity face swap thing the best.
Dude, that's AI. If
That's
that can
crazy.
get monetized, that will be printing. The AI channels are the easiest because you just get Claude to automate it, like literally zero input. And but I haven't got one monetized and like earning yet. I've only been able to do the old style, so we'll see there.
Yes, the cloud ball now it's completely automated the slideshows. You know that part has reached perfection. For the videos, it's still a little off. I think the tweets were automated since last year. This year we got the automated slideshows, and very soon it will be short videos.
No, dude, even long videos is like completely automated.
Already? Fuck.
Bro. So this is what gets me excited and why I'm working so hard and going a little crazy, because the cost for all these models keeps exponentially falling and the quality keeps getting better and better. So, bro, and all the old like YouTube automation gurus and YouTubers and whatever, like they don't understand that the moat on every style of video every day is coming down. And even like extremely high quality videos, you can like spin up and recreate extremely fast for like 1/100th of the price, and it's only like continuing. So, dude, all content is going to be AI. It's getting better and better every day. It's getting cheaper and cheaper every day. The old style of like what I've done of having 3 editors and a channel manager and a scriptwriter, those are done, bro. Like those days are completely done. It's one person managing like Claude, pumping out all these automations, and you need like a bit of skill. It's insane, dude. So that's what I've been going ham on.
I think I've mentioned it to you before. I've been consuming those 10-minute long full like Mr. Beast competition type videos, like 3,000 students hide and seek in a high school, or water park balloon fights, whatever. Full 10 minutes, not a single dull moment. Lip sync
Wow,
perfection.
are they AI?
Yes, 100%
What?
AI.
Can you send me some of these?
Yes.
Bro, one thing I'll just finish on, like, yesterday being a shit day. Today's a lot better, and I feel a lot better, a lot more optimistic. My back feels better, like, got all the fires handled and whatnot. And I spoke to James before this, just we have a weekly meeting, and then speaking to you, that's a lot better. But the reason I even bring it up and just talk about the shit times is because I remember maybe like 4 months ago, you went through like a bad patch where your phone got stolen. You didn't get approved.
Can I share you this first? Sorry to interrupt you.
Wait, this
Is AI.
dude, this is the future of content, bro.
Like if you speak Chinese, you will understand their lip sync is perfection. This is not that animated.
Wait, you watch this and it's like good?
Yeah, it's good.
Is there like one extremely popular one or something?
Like check out this channel, right? They're at 2 million followers. This is like a you're not Eric Castle. It's a competition. You get into the middle of the circle. Like, look at those transitions. Is that insanity?
Dude, something big you could do is find whatever is popping on this, because this hasn't really reached.
This is a completely Mr. Beast, right? If you look at different plots, not a single dull moment or repetitions.
Dude, China is leading the way in this stuff. Being able to find whatever is the most popular here. Oh my god, bro. I need to look into this more. What the hell?
Wait. This is castle on the top, and this is 1,000 survive on the woodcraft.
Oh my god, bro.
they're 100% Mr. Beast level, and they have inside jokes like something only if you.
Dude, this is the future, and I feel like there's so much opportunity in content creation. Is one of the only spaces that like all of the innovations in AI, like across voice cloning, image gen, video gen, everything like feeds into it. All the frontier models like can contribute and make your videos better. So, dude,
Have you heard of this novel called Three Body? It's one of the best fiction, a futurism fiction novels written by a Chinese author.
No.
Three Body. I'm sure you've heard of it, right? The title.
I haven't heard of it. Three Body?
Okay.
No.
This is a very, very successful novel that the right to make it into a movie has been pushed, like selling around for more than a decade because the cost to film such a video is like Avatar level.
Yeah.
Now with AI, you don't even need that. Whole Hollywood is going to burn in ashes, bro.
I know, bro. I know, and it's scary, but there's a brief window where it will be extremely fun and exciting, and the being able to pull these ideas into fruition will be so much fun.
Do you watch anime like a Naruto or
Like I've watched like Death Note, a bit of Dragon Ball Z.
okay? I've been okay. I want to show you something. I'm gonna show you. Yes, the Chinese are very good at this. Dragon Ball Z,
Dude, this hasn't really infiltrated like Western YouTube.
Look at this.
Huge opportunity.
It's all AI, but it looks so real, bro.
Dude, it's over, bro. It's over, man.
Look at this. Look at this.
What models are using?
Whatever. A lot of Chinese models, I guess.
Yeah.
Now you look at this. How real this is. Yeah. I don't want to like. But you get the point.
Yeah. So that's the hard thing is like keeping your focus, like choosing specific things to do and like not getting, because like with AI you can do, there's possibilities of just exploded. You can do any channel you can think of. So like trying to choose.
You know the famous anime One Piece, right? The
Yes.
pirates. They spend whatever millions of dollars to make it into one like 90-minute movie. But now with AI, like you don't even need like a whole cast anymore, bro.
Yeah. Well, dude, so what I said to James is we're doing longevity, crypto nutshell, Jamie Tree, neural nutshell. We were doing AI library, all this old of like clipping up footage, a scriptwriter, all of that stuff. On average, that would cost $51 per day to run, like per channel. And that's the editor, scriptwriter, channel manager. That's all the costs involved. AI is like 1/10 of that, bro. Like you can do way cheaper videos at argue higher quality. So it's like it's a order of magnitude. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous.
Frankly, you could already use a bot to scrape whatever is trending on Twitter or whatever Huberman said on his latest podcast, whatever product he just reviewed. Automate that shit into AI, writing the script, the animate, automatically generate the clips and stuff, and automatically publish on YouTube horizontally and automatically cut into shorts to publish on TikTok. That's entirely feasible already. Like earlier this.
Well, dude, here's the differentiating factor is like, I believe it's niche selection. And the old way to do it is you would use a tool like NextLev. It's a big one, and it would show you channels created in the last 30 days that are getting like over 100,000 views. And then you'd be like, oh, that's a great niche. And like there'd be a bunch of competitors in that. So I think the actual more optimal and higher, like better idea to get niches is to look at things like Chinese TikTok. Is it Douyin?
Correct.
Douyin. Like stuff like that has like is already popular and exploded, and then bring it to YouTube. Or remember that the rabbi and the monk went viral on Instagram. Things that go viral on like take those concepts and be like, I can do that on YouTube and long form. And that's how you find like actual like
that area feels ancient already.
Bro, or you do this, you look at like the most popular YouTube channels in a specific niche of all time. So one I was looking into this week was pets and like pet education. And there's some channels with like 10 million plus, but all of their popular videos were 10 years ago and they're actually really low quality and shitty. But those
Oh,
topics
remake
would do fantastic if you remake them with the AI tools we have now. And you can do them at like 1/100th of the cost at a way higher quality. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Literally Daniel Bitten or Button Bitten's strategy. He said he copied whatever is viral YouTube videos and just make them into shorts. That's it.
Pretty much. Yeah, dude. So yeah, it's like different alternatives of essentially taking what has worked and been proven before and remixing it or like changing it up. So
Very nice.
perfect. Anyway, bro, I'll just finish on
Yeah, sorry. So wait, let's recap. So all the shit's going on. So both of your editors quit. Your physical your spine is crooked on you.
Bro, I'll start from the top and go down. I think the worst thing is back pain. You know, you remember Luigi Mangione who killed someone over his back pain?
Yeah.
Bro, I fully understand that. Like, I can understand how back pain can drive someone to do something that crazy
But
because it, like, bro, it impacts everything. You can feel it standing, you can feel it lying down, sitting. Like, if it's genuinely bad and you can't do anything, you can't walk, you can't go to the gym, it like gives you brain fog. It's like, it's so encompassing and like, so, and especially if if you're doing everything right, like you're exercising it properly, you're physioing it, you're walking every day, like doing the exercises, and you're still getting that pain, it's like, it feels hopeless after a certain point.
it's like a toothache. You don't realize how bad it is until you have one. It bothers you 24.
Yes, bro. Yes. Yeah.
And for me, like when I had those heart issues now, ever since I'm in Dubai, left New York, I feel a lot better. But when I was in New York, I just walk around the streets with a heartache, and I look at everybody else. Hey, you guys don't know what it's like to have a heartache.
Oh,
Just
yeah, exactly, bro.
zinging you out of nowhere. You guys have no idea what it's like, bro.
That's a perfect analogy. So that was the main thing. The second thing was like, and they probably feed into each other, the stress of working harder than you've ever worked and making like just being break even. It could be worse. We could be losing money, but being break even for the end of the month, which last month was, this month will be. But then like we can already see the money that's going to come in. It's going to like hockey stick back up and like will probably continue to increase. But like that's very mentally tough to work like a motherfucker and break even, like just like stay in the same spot as a second thing.
Sorry, wait. Do you feel the stress that the time is not on your side? It's catching up so quick.
Yes, bro, because I think it's a brief window, even though I think there's this crazy leverage and like in a good spot to take advantage of it. I think like it'll be maybe even less than a year of like being able to make as much money as possible before like just AI bots overtake everything and take all the work that I could have done and outwork even the ideation that I think you know what I mean? Like, even the thing that I think I can do, a bot will be doing it for someone else better than I can, if that makes sense.
I think the DeepMind CEO, like the bald guy with like a square glasses, he lit, or it could be another AI programmer. He said that you guys like whatever your vibe coding apps, like making AI generated this and that. You guys are picking up coins in front of steamroller.
Yes, bro,
That's
exactly.
his perspective. Because if he's on the front end of Anthropic, whatever latest model, he could see like it's going like this.
Yeah, yeah.
He's like, what
I
am
would,
I doing?
all the people making a software and stuff, it's like I would not want to be in their shoes, especially like hiring people to help you because like Anthropic just one day could just drop an update and it's like it's like, bro, I don't need to use any of these softwares anymore. I don't need to open CapCut. I don't need to open Canva. I don't need to open Photoshop, Premiere, like all of these tools I had to use, and now I just prompt. It's insane, bro. I'm sure you're all over it, but like,
by the way,
every day blows your mind.
You have no idea what's gonna come out of my mouth next. This is the thickest side burr I've ever seen you have.
I have not had a haircut in a long time.
I probably need.
It's like you're touching my hair. I'm thinking of going like full AI, like bear mode, like growing my hair long, like you. We'll see.
Okay, sorry. So okay, so we now covered two things: the back pain, then is the stress from the AI content not rewarding you for your effort. Okay, what's the third one?
Dude, then it was just like little things. Like the people quitting was hugely annoying. And battery dying in my scooter. And then just having bills due at the same time. It's like,
Where were you when your scooter died?
I was here. I was at my apartment.
At least you weren't stranded.
I know, dude. Yeah, that would have been the next thing, bro. So yeah, I just wanted to bring it up because I know, like, I was so cognizant that I was at like a local low point and that even today it would be better and like things are going to get better, a lot better fast. But I remembered you bringing it up and I find it comforting when people are transparently open to talking about when things are shit for them or like they're going through a shit time because it literally happens to everyone. You cannot avoid it. And I don't know, I find it comforting hearing it from other people because like when you inevitably go through a shit point, you can think when I was going through it yesterday, I was thinking back to your shit point and the things that we were talking about it. And I'm sure you feel 100 times better than you did a few months ago when those things were occurring.
And I promise you, there's no amount of empathy or sympathy or whatever relatability. Oh, that rhymes. That can make me feel the way you feel. Just like no matter how I describe it to you, you cannot relate to me the despair I feel when I got robbed, right? Like
Yeah.
there's nothing I can do to feel what you're feeling now. No matter how much of a good friend I'm trying to be, I just simply can't.
Yeah.
I cannot. But
But I do find it comforting thinking back to I don't know, other times when like people close to me were also eating shit and being like, oh well they were eating shit. Now I'm eating shit. Like it's like it just happens and you have these local low points. Anyway, enough about me bitching. I want to
I always come back to Bill Ackman. I'm sure you've seen his clip that he said, when you're in the trough, like just take one step at a time. Just make a little bit better than yesterday. You cannot look back at the mountaintop you were at. Like you would just
yes.
you just have to make sure, and eventually you get out of the.
Perfect example, bro. Perfect example. Anyway, bro, enough about me and my sad last few days. I want to hear about Dubai, why you went to Dubai.
What's that word like trough? How do you call the lowest point in English?
A trough is correct. A dip. You have like dips and peaks.
Yeah.
Trough is one, lows and highs.
Rock bottom. Yeah, rock bottom is. Have you heard of the word nadir?
Nadir? No.
The absolute lowest point in the situation.
Nadir. Bro, well, I don't like things could be way worse. But
Yeah, that's literally what I'm saying, bro. Just wait. It couldn't get worse. It will, bro. I promise you.
touch wood. But I can see all these things coming into place. Like already I know my income's going to be way higher next month. My back, I've like I don't know if you know knees over toes guy. There's like a few things that I still have hope that I can fix my back. Like I don't dude, these bad periods never persist. Like they go away very fast. Things could be much worse, but to me it looks like things are about to pick up very fast.
You had at least you have something to look forward to, right? Imagine those guys,
bro.
Right? They have like what cancer or whatever. They're or handicapped by some accident. They don't have things to look forward to anymore, which is terrible.
Exactly, bro. And I was thinking, like, worst case. Let's say I started losing money, like, and everything went to full shit. Like, what is the worst case scenario that would happen? I'd have to go back to Australia, live with my parents for like a month or two. I was doing that last year.
Only a month, too.
Depends how good I am at like getting back on my feet. I think another year.
Yeah, imagine your blue collar friends that you used to hang with. Now their earnings way far exceed whatever your job, your monkey job you're doing over here.
Shit, bro. Real. Bro, tell me, give me your life update. There's
All right.
you've been doing some crazy stuff.
I came to Dubai like a little over a month ago.
Okay.
5 days. So let's say I've been here for 4 weeks. I was sick the second week and I was sick the fourth week because
What?
it's like 40 degrees outside, but inside any shopping malls, any indoor area, it's like 16 degrees.
Yeah.
Extremely cold. So I suspect that in and out. And whenever I do a lot of like 6 hours of sports, then my immune system will temporarily come down. That's what got me sick, according to AI.
Okay, that sucks. Are you still sick? You seem okay.
Yeah, I'm okay now, but I literally just I got sick 9 days ago. Yeah, so now it's at the end.
Okay, but why? So you went New York to Dubai? Why?
You know my friend Leo, he's here, and we were working on projects together. It's just way easier for us to communicate in person.
Okay, are you
It's
living with
because
him?
I hate New York. I'd rather be anywhere else.
Yes, that's fair.
It's just like
Um,
excuse.
Are you living with him? Are you in an Airbnb?
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah, he got a villa here.
And you're in it?
Yeah, I'm here.
Where is
Yeah.
where is his
It's pretty big.
but like where is it located?
Damakils, that's the neighborhood.
Is I
think
know
Dubai.
Kite Beach. I lived there right before I came to Bangkok and we met.
Not beach. Not the palm
No,
tree.
Kite Beach. Kite Beach.
Kite beach. No. It takes me like 25 minutes driving together.
So you're not like directly in the city?
Little outer side, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Middle class. This is like a villa neighborhood.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's built around the golf course.
Um
Kind of vibe, middle class.
so are you living there now? How long are you planning on being there? Like what is Did you say I don't know, man?
Yeah, literally like a month. I wasted. I mean, I stayed in New York for 4 months, so who knows?
So you're semi-permanently in Dubai, staying with your boy Leo.
And until eventually I get tired of here, I'm sure I go somewhere else. What I can say, it was it was the war. Remember the Iran or
Yes.
missile strike? So yeah, so things became cheaper.
Nice. Has things picked up now? Like more busy?
Yeah, it's picked up now. Everything's back to normal.
Okay. What are you guys working on? You were talking about some crypto payment thing. Or
Yes.
something.
Yes, that type of shit. And I've been dealt like a lot with lawyers, which I absolutely despise them. Yeah, we'll get into details later, but a couple shorter things is the hierarchy, the status is a real thing here. Because whenever you go to any shopping mall, there's always a valet area. And you could just see the cars they drive are better than yours, fancier. The point is they're not working harder to achieve it. They did not contribute more value than you to the society to earn that.
That's true.
Like privilege thing.
So what is your like current goal in Dubai? Just be out of New York? Are you grinding on business?
I'm playing with different couple of different projects. One is like AEO, it's SEO but for AI. AI search engine optimization.
So like if I ask Claude for a product, an
Yes,
optimized product would be suggested.
Yeah, correct. Or ranked or negative reviews and stuff. The thing I realized is that for any new business, you need to validate the demand first, right? If you were to do this business, what's your step one? Let me ask you.
AIO.
AEO, like AI, like the game, how.
Okay. Before I even work out how to do it or whatever the actual service or product is, I would go to whoever we're trying to sell it to and be like, I can deliver whatever I realistically think I can deliver. Can I get a prepayment? Can I get you to like commit to this upfront? And then after I validate people actually want this, then I would go work out how to do it.
Yes, totally agree. Except I will add another step in front of the talk to the buyers, consumers. I will talk to those sellers. I reach out to maybe at least over 100 that the AEO experts, whatever channel there is. I just talk to them, and whenever there's a good one, I pay for the service. And if they really deliver the demand, I don't even need to learn that shit. I just drop shit their service and get a cut.
Dude, that's
a way smarter and faster way to validate demand than what normies. They will put like a 20 how to AEO YouTube videos in their watch later list,
Correct. Yeah.
So if you're just a customer, just get 10, 15, 20% cut. That's the fastest way to validate. You don't even need to learn to do that. You just need to learn how to find the customers.
Bro, so all of these YouTube channels, we're getting a bunch of traffic on them. And our goal is to get to 10 like monetized channels posting daily before we optimize the back end. And an optimized back end, I would say, is like even as simple as like a $49 ebook, a school community that once they're in, like there's no upkeep, you're not doing daily classes or whatever. But I said to James, we are never building the product until we like soft pitch the audiences and we actually validate the demand. And then once, because there will be a winner. It's like on the neural nutshell, I launched this product. It's like you can scrape all of your like data online, so like AI can't clone you, which I thought would be a good idea because it's like boomer audience.
Yeah.
But like there was no demand for it at all. So it's like, why build the product?
Yeah. Yeah, so got that. True.
Don't go in and build the product until you actually validate that people want it and there's demand for it. So
I think I've mentioned to you before. Like, do you remember what ACP stands for? Greg Eisenberg said A for audience. Just publish content, get attention, get an audience first. Then C for private community, inner circle, that your true fans, your 1,000 true fans. Then P. I'm sure you know which it stands for. Exactly. So then you ask them what product you can get.
Yes.
Now, like, people are doing it wrong. They're doing reverse. They spend whatever amount to vibe code or build whatever product first.
Dude,
That-
so true. Yeah.
It's
And
chaotic,
they
right?
build it, perfect it, and then they realize, oh wait, I can't get a single user on this because
Yes, exactly.
there was no demand there to begin with. So true, bro. So true. So are you dating in Dubai? What's the like lifestyle?
Absolutely not. They're gold diggers. Huge imbalance, right? There's way more like Indian, Pakistani foreign laborers, and because any local women, they put on hijab and not allowed to go outside of house, so you can only date like foreigners, and many of them are flown by. I don't know about whoever. They should like play women.
Yeah.
Yeah. The dating here is terrible, and I'm disgusted by what I'm seeing here. But
You sent me a you having fun with some women? No.
I'm not gonna. No comments.
Yeah, fair enough. So what is the lifestyle like? I like Dubai to visit, but I didn't think I'd enjoy it to live there after living in Southeast
Yeah.
Asia.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's hot here, bro. It's like over 40 degrees. You're probably thinking Fahrenheit, right?
No, I was thinking it's Celsius.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. Only America thinks in Fahrenheit.
Got that.
Only America. Yeah.
Yeah, it's way over 100 Fahrenheit. This shit.
I also found it's very expensive. Like I'd like order food or would go
Yes,
to a
it's
restaurant and spend like
very
hundreds of dollars, and I was like, "Fuck me."
If I'm in Southeast Asia, I could double my burn rate or runway. If I'm in like a third tier, like Vietnam, Da Nang, or Egypt, I could triple my runway.
Bro, we'll come to fucking Bangkok, bro. We gotta
Do miss it. Oh, and another thing, I started to play golf. Right, I thought this is the rich people sport, but it turns out that they're not that special, actually.
Why?
They're
It's
middle class,
boring.
whatever. Yeah, everybody's trying. Everybody's pretending they have figured out when they don't.
Okay.
It is more expensive than badminton, but doesn't automatically mean you just be hanging out with high quality people. No, that does not correlate.
Dude, something I've never noticed on you, but after consuming so much looks maxing content, you have positively Campbell tilted eyes.
What does it?
Do you know what that means?
No, that's
So your eyes,
uh-huh.
it's actually, you see it more in girls than guys, so it's typically more feminine, but everyone wants it. The inside of your eyes are lower than the outside of your eyes, so
Yeah.
like you look like a predator, like a fox. Like only predators have it, and then if you have negatively Campbell tilted, which mine are a bit, that's like less.
Like Jordan Welch, his eyes cannot ever open more than half. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Let me
You know
see.
Jordan Welch, all his eyes are always droopy.
Yes, bro. Yes, correct. Yes, negatively Campbell tilted eyes.
He's always a sluggard, looks out of no energy, bro. I swear he just needs to like tighten up his eyelids or some shit. You know what? Both Jordan Welch and Sebastian Giorgino, they are married, happily married for a year to two. Right. Both of
I'm
them.
jealous, bro. Not
Yeah,
being married, but
still,
like
bro. They're all
honestly,
married.
bro. Like, I can't be fucked with dating anymore, bro. I just want it like ticked off and like done so I can focus on other shit. Like, it doesn't even excite me in the slightest anymore.
Mm.
I don't know if you're the same.
I think that's because you haven't really meet a like hot 10. That'll throw your Yes.
Yes, bro. If I was going on dates with a hard tens every night, I'm sure I would be excited about it. But
So it sounds like a quality issue, my boy.
Fair point. Fair point. I'll concede that point.
I saw the reverse of this statement. All bitches are expensive. You just need to date one within your price range. The same logic.
Yeah, true. Dude, I don't know how much you're into films or if you've seen the stuff around Obsession, but I watched it and I didn't know the YouTuber who made it before, but like looked into him afterwards. That dude is fucking awesome. I'm kind of obsessed with him
Who?
and the film as well. His name's Curry Barker. Have you even seen the movie? It broke. So they made it on a budget of 700,000. It wasn't even picked up.
Do you know Markiplier? He made a movie, indie movie called Iron Long.
Yes, dude, very similar story to this, except these guys, so that's their channel. It's like two dudes around our age. They're like 26. They moved to LA. No one was really picking them up, so they started this YouTube channel where they just do like Key and Peele sort of comedy skits. And then someone saw them and was like, oh, these guys are pretty skilled, gave them a $700,000 budget to make a horror movie, and they made a horror movie with like completely unknown stars. It is now on track to do $400 million, which is like, I don't know if you saw Sinners, the movie that won the Oscar last year with Michael Jordan, is that his name?
No, I'm pretty out of touch with mainstream music, movies, whatever.
Okay, well, this movie doing 400 million is like insane, bro. Like only blockbuster, like crazy Hollywood movies would do that. So this guy did on a 700K budget, like fucking blew Hollywood. The story is just very cool, and if you watch through some of their reels, it's like it's kind of dumb skits like you think like me and you would come up with. Like I very much enjoy the story of them just like absolutely destroying Hollywood, and everyone in the cast was like under 30. It's like,
Have you seen those latest DC movies or Supergirl or whatever? They're just shoveling LGBTQ, liberal, feminism.
yes, bro.
Bro,
The reason this is
educate
so
you,
good.
entertain you. They lost its
Correct.
whole point, the meaning. You should entertain, not educate people, and people hated that.
So Supergirl did, bro, it's done 62 million worldwide, so a huge Hollywood blockbuster, which puts into perspective this indie horror film for 700K is gone to 400 million, and Supergirl did 60 million. So, dude, everyone's sick of that woke PC like bullshit, doing like sequel. So that's why I'm so obsessed with this story.
That's
like,
a beautiful thing about the technology advancement. We used to be the sole distributor of media, like the TV, magazine, whatever. Now, whenever you're making a new app, you go out to those TikTok influencers. Now, those distribution power and to influence, to monetize, has been more democratized to average daily people.
yes, and it's very cool to see. I would recommend like just looking into Obsession and the story around it. I think you'll like it as
Actually,
the concept of it.
Like a name of the
movie is called Obsession.
Okay.
It's also the movie is really good as well. I'm not really into horror, but I watched it and it's everything's good about it, bro. It's like it's very high quality for the like some YouTubers doing it. I like the story behind it. I've looked into the guy that made it. He's cool. Everything about it is cool. Would recommend.
Off topic, but when I was in high school / uni, first year of uni, I self-directed 2 short films, and I have an entire list like from my childhood, like of 100+ movies that are my favorite, all characterized by each genre.
Bro,
So
okay. If you look into this guy's story, you will probably look, because you're more into film than it sounds like I am. You'll probably feel like, damn, I should have committed to being a director. Dude, because there's something very cool about like thinking of a story and then bringing it to life and like having that one vision. The creative process behind it is, this is what has drawn me in so much about this story.
Yeah, what has
Curry Barker, in his interviews, he has such a commitment and passion for filmmaking that is like it's so palpable, and you can tell like when he's talking about it that it
Uh-huh.
sucks me into it, and like it makes me passionate about filmmaking, and it makes me want to make a film because he's so devoted to mastery of a specific skill that it's super admirable, and I love seeing that in people. It's very
Exactly.
cool.
The best storytelling has this one thing in common. 3 words. Can you guess? Storytelling.
Is it resolution payoff?
Not the direction I'm going for, but it's called make me care. Any good story, just make me care. And apparently, his story made you care, inspired you.
Yes,
That's all I care about.
it did. So, bro, would recommend watching that movie and looking into the. I think you'd enjoy it. Not necessarily the movie. I don't know if you're into horror, but just the story surrounding it is very cool.
Gotcha. Just like the documentary you sent me, the Deep Mind guy.
Dude, you watch that?
Of course, bro.
Dude, how good is that?
Twice. The first, the Chinese version, then the English version.
Bro, that also, I think the reason that is so cool, the AI stuff is very cool, and it like kind of gives a glimpse into what is going on and where everything is going. But even his Demis Hassabis, his
Yeah.
commitment to like, as a kid, he was like obsessed with AI. Dude, someone's obsession and dedication to mastery of one thing, I'm extremely jealous of, because I've never
Yes.
necessarily chosen one thing and been like, that's what I want to do. Bro, even Mr. Beast, he knew so early that he
Yes.
wanted to be the YouTuber. There's something very awe-inspiring and cool and respectable when you see stories like that.
In contrast, he's such a true researcher and scientist. He made Sam Altman feel like it seems like a moocher, you know.
Yes, bro. You put it perfectly. Correct.
But
He
bro,
approaches it so what's the right word? Like cleanly, like methodically, and yeah, from a science, as opposed to like venture capital Silicon Valley. That yeah, you're right. It makes the comparison to Sam Altman makes Sam look really bad.
yeah, but whatever, bro. Like if you were in their shoes, and you would tell me, guess what you'd tell me this podcast, bro? I dedicated my whole life onto this. I didn't even get to experience the diversity of whole beautiful world, what this world has to provide.
True.
People always have something to complain about. I'm
So
not
true,
too worried.
So true. But it's cool to look at it in that way.
Yeah, you're very jealous of the type that can go inch wide, mile deep. Yeah.
Correct, bro. Correct. The other thing, bro, I've changed my perspective on many things. I used to be like, people who watch sports, like what a waste of time. Like, why aren't you improving your life? Like you're trying to like replicate. And same thing with movies. It's like, why are you watching movies and TV shows? I've now come to appreciate those art forms and other people's dedication to either performance or telling of a craft, and you can appreciate that without this like weird. Dude, I've really come off all those very like sharp like self-improvement, more like red pill style opinions. I've really softened. I don't know if you have as well, but for sure I've softened on like all of these opinions.
It seems like you've come down the slope of the mid-wit meme. Is that the word?
The like self-improvement.
Oh shit! I love everything about. Oh, I gotta focus, optimize, efficient.
Yeah, dude.
You're not gonna like life it.
I can appreciate just like different aspects of everything, you know?
Did you get inspired by the FIFA or something?
Dude, FIFA, the World Cup's been fantastic. I think it's been the best World Cup so far. Oh, dude, the other reason this has been shit. I had 2 like close friends here, and they both left in like the last week. So one went back to Europe, and one went to China.
Or Rawai.
In Rawai. So like not like as close as you, but like people I'd hang out with and I watch the
No need to
I'm just being honest that they're not like fucking my best friends.
Yeah, I know they're not fucking you, bro. I know they're not fucking either.
No, they're not. I'm not doing a podcast with them, bro. I swear.
Yeah, so you got 2 friends left. What are you trying to whine to me about?
Oh, they've left. They're gone. So I
For
felt
good.
like,
For good.
yes, we're good. They're gone, bro. They're gone. It's over. So
Shit. So you don't have new friends lining up to hang out with?
I'm sure I will find new friends, but it's like moments like that and yesterday, I was like, why the fuck am I in Thailand, bro? I'm just here by myself now. Fucking
Oh
do it.
shit, bro. All the universe is collapsing on you.
Yeah,
Like,
but that's
Mark, like,
genuinely
black
what yesterday felt like. Genuinely, that's what it felt like yesterday.
don't worry, bro. You get worse. Do you know fuck, I forgot his name. Bo Berman. Yeah, he has
Yeah,
this really famous interview. They say, kids, if you're really stressed out, whatever, feel like giving up, just take a deep breath and give up.
That's what it felt like, man. That's
All right, next topic. So, lawyers, I fucking despise them, bro. Because this industry is so dark and obscure that the whole charging pricing system is entirely subjective. They always try to, they will not text you. They could always get on a call. If they get on a call, they'll get a video call. If they can get a video call, they always ask you to come into their office. I hate all that bullshit because they want to observe your paying power to extract the most amount out of you. I just the shroud, the facade of holier than thou. I know this, but you don't, bro. I have ChatGPT. I know as much flaw as you do. You just happen to have this in the game. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, dude. Couldn't agree more. And they're also like the like stereotype of like 9 to 5 office worker. They are like the epitome of that. So
Yeah. Like I'll say a third of them, like I send them all those documents, right? They'll charge me. They said they would charge me hourly rate to talk or to look at those documents. I was a bitch. I already know this inside out.
So what are you talking to lawyers about? Like what?
So
are
two
you fucking mad
cases,
about?
like our company got stolen a lot of money, a lot of tokens, type shit.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
another is the doctor, right?
Hey, doctor?
No. They will be replaced by AI. I don't really have any bad, but any radiologist or whatever, you read my blood work or whatever, you know whatever my allergy history. Like there should be one central doctor. He say, Eugene, you need to go do this test, and give me the result. And that is the most idealistic scenario. He knows everything about.
Agreed. And dude, general GPs, like general doctors, are so unbelievably useless now compared to like Claude or ChatGPT.
Yes, bro.
Because it's not their fault. You can only have such like surface level knowledge across all these things, whereas Claude has read every single like scientific paper on every disease ever, and like it's not even comparable. So yeah, dude, doctors are finished.
Limited patience. When I was at the clinic, there's always somebody lining up behind me. And the doctors always try to push me out of the room as soon as possible.
So true.
Bye bye. But I can ask the AI to explain me 100 times in different level of English.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's another genre profession out of the door. But thanks to AI. And I think I'm sure you've seen so much hate towards AI, right? Unbelievable.
Yes, that was part of the reason we launched that channel, because of like protests and just like the general feeling of people hating AI.
The steaming, the petroleum, electricity, industrialism. This hatred has happened every single technology wave. I think wasting any second on these people is my fault. Like you're stupid trying to convince them.
I think it's worse for AI though, because the internet is so connected and people are starting to feel like, bro, you wouldn't know shit about the steam engine being like taking people's jobs for like the delay on communication would have been so slow pre-internet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is going to be much worse, and it's only going to increase exponentially, I think, as like real unemployment starts to happen.
Yeah, I think we'll go through a dip, like higher job loss. Then immensely, there will be way more jobs than people could possibly comprehend.
You think so?
Yeah.
Why though? I don't agree with that, to be honest.
See, every single technology advancement, people always complain, "Oh, no more jobs, no more jobs." Every single one, not a single exception, there has more jobs.
I agree with that, but this one seems different.
That's what people always say, bro.
No, but this one, like, because AI is literally taking people that I've hired their jobs. There's no replacement job for them. Like, there's nothing on the back end that is needed for them anymore. So I don't understand, because I've seen people like on the All In podcast say the same thing that you're saying, that and it's true that every previous revolution, technological revolution, leaves more jobs. I just cannot conceptualize how for AI that will be a thing.
I think just like every bubble, every technology investment, there'll always be something to new jobs to replace. I
The
believe
other
so.
ones, it was so clear that like when the internet came, there would have to be people that knew how to work the internet. With AI, you don't really need people to know how to
I
work AI, you know?
I think it's just because we don't know what jobs will be out there yet. I've seen those posters from the like a couple hundred years ago. You know, they kill rats with the electricity, just or kill they electrify your dog, your cat. Those propaganda to convince people that electricity is bad. People don't know like those coal miners, the
It's true, bro. It's true. I do think that could be the case, but I don't know. I'm undecided on it. Undecided, man.
All right. Do you know the channel Jubilee? They make very interesting, but I never really watched them. But I saw this comment down: left one equal outcome, whereas the right one equal opportunity. That's the difference. Very well said.
Wow, dude, they're huge. I didn't realize there were 11 million subs.
Yeah.
Dude, all of their most popular videos, guess what it is? Politics. All politics. Like left versus right, left versus right, left versus
Oh,
right.
yeah.
This is good content. This won't be taken away by AI.
Yes. The real human touch. The Charlie Kirk is the most watched.
Yeah.
We are Charlie Kirk.
We carry the flame.
No, I still feel bad. We lost him so young, bro. So bright. He could have been Pierce Morgan or Tucker Carlson level of longevity profession.
President, bro.
Longevity, bro. He would be like that echelon Hall of Fame people. By the way, the tape fell off, bro. They lame as
Bro.
hell. They lame, bro. I wish I content. That's so fucking cringe. They're trying so hard to be cool.
Dude, bro, so my like YouTube, not YouTube career, but like I have a decent amount of experience on social media. Multiple big YouTube channels, did the Instagram thing. I think being a content creator slash influencer slash making income from like your personal brand is one of the stupidest, worst quality of life things that you can do. Let me lay out like some of the negatives.
Yes.
A tiny percentage of people, of the infinite people that try and do it, actually like reach the level of like the Paul brothers, Andrew Tate, Iman Gadzi, those kind of people. Second, once you've had your rise, everyone has a fall off, and the love very quickly turns to hate, even if you do nothing wrong. I would argue the like general internet feeling towards Iman Gadzi is more negative now than positive, and he hasn't even done anything necessarily wrong, let alone people like Tate, who lost a fight and I don't know, went through a bunch of conspiracies and whatnot. The like shelf life of influencers is extremely short, and people are wanting that next person, more exciting person. Bro, even Clav, who is extremely new onto the scene, is like, dude, does anyone really talk about him anymore? Is he like, he was very well liked and entertaining when he first came up. It's already gone, bro. That like shine is already gone. It's very like a short-lived like peak, and then you're stuck like on this hamster wheel of trying to do like higher and higher stakes thing that just comes off as cringe and like embarrassing and like lame at a certain point, which I'd argue is the Tate brothers now. It's just easy. It's like corny, bro.
All the gimmicks they're pulling off now is just lame, honestly.
Agreed, bro.
It's no longer cool, bro.
It's because they're trying to recapture that magic.
Yes.
That I think you initially get, and then you can't keep it up, bro. Like no one is beloved by everyone for a long enough time span.
As soon as the second you try too hard to become cool, you lost the magic. I've heard this quote when I was in high school, that what is cool is to do different things but get away with it.
Bro, it's to do different things, but once that becomes cool and you continue to do that thing, it becomes no longer cool. This is going to sound like very unlogical, but hopefully makes sense. the second it becomes uncool, I feel like you can sense that. You see your views coming down or your like popularity decreasing. So then you start either changing things up or like increasing the stakes. Like you start to then try to be cool, which is the most uncool thing that you can do. And it's just corny.
That's a mouthful of words, but okay, I got you.
But you see it on everyone. Do you remember Hamza, the self-improvement guy?
Oh, I have not thought of that name for ages, bro.
Bro, go look at his like the biggest fall off in all of mankind. He had like a mental breakdown.
Oh,
Dude, it happens to everyone. He started doing steroids. All his friends outed him for being like a bad, like pretty bad friend.
oh, I've got a better one. You know who's Connor Murphy?
Oh, dude, yes, bro. Oh, there's
Bro,
so many.
Did you see his channel? He got those he went so far that he got all those surgeries. Yo, did you see that
Yeah.
part?
Yeah,
He's like he's drawing like this.
it's messed up, man. And like, bro, is there any personal brand guy that like is in good standings that you would want to be? That like I know, bro. It's like I think it's a pretty bad lifestyle. I sent you a video, Alex Becker, he did a video on it. Couldn't agree more with what he's saying. Like you do not want to source your income from your like face or your personal brand.
I thought of another name. Jordan B. Peterson.
So true, bro. He was so beloved and now is so
Yeah, now he's like crying. He's like I remember he was on this Jubilee debate, right? He said God or not, but he's always trying to redefine a question. He's always trying to like smooth his way out, which just comes off inauthentic.
Wait, before what do you mean by question?
So for example, do you believe in God? Define God. She always just circle around like
What
trying
do you
to
mean by what?
seem
What do you mean
smart,
by
right? Like
define?
define what.
Yeah.
You could tell he's trying to like look smart by having better
Yes, bro.
definitions or whatever, but he just come off as stupid. And in contrast to Naval, right? His wisdom just sips out of his words. I rewatched his I don't know, like 5, 6, 7 years ago, his first ever podcast with Joe Rogan. That's his first like mainstream, right? I rewatched that podcast. It was good.
Goated podcast, bro. Dude, Naval is interesting because he almost purposely, dude, if you have a personal brand or you're like a public figure, you almost need to like extremely limit people's exposure to you to maintain that coolness or like Naval is a perfect example, bro, because imagine he did hundreds of podcasts, was always doing podcasts. It would get extremely stale and lame and corny, but like he only comes in like every few years and drops this like banger podcast and is extremely entertaining to listen to. It's like a must watch. There's something to be said about that.
I have a really good metaphor. Do you know the Belle Delphine era, the OnlyFans girls? Those
Yeah,
most
what happened to her?
always cover their body parts, like all those 3 points. You never show it, bro. They always tease you to the brim of semi-transparent, but just not showing you, you know. So the
True,
circles
true.
keep subscribing. The second the Belle Delphine did a hardcore corner, like all hit the mystery evaporates and she fell off.
Dude, yeah, true. Well, so Naval is doing the Belle Delphine. I see the analogy, bro. I see the analogy. So true.
Yeah.
So
With that being said, I'm only giving you like 20% of my wisdom during our pod.
bro, there's something to be said. This is a very good pod. We have a lot to talk about. If we were doing a pod every single day, it would probably be quite dog shit.
Yes. My first million guys, they talk about business ideas. Their best frequency is once a week, right? For us, we tested trial and error a lot, but we came to terms that monthly is our best, nutritious, enough things to talk about.
Bro, because yeah, I think our best conversations are when enough time has passed and we've both gone and tried new things and we kind of come back with the findings and like what's working, what is like not work, you know what I mean? That's kind of the sweet spot. But enough time has to pass, which is a month, 2 months. Because we did do, I feel like, closer frequencies and sometimes we've already like we have nothing else to unpack.
We just started as kissing in a circle, right?
Yeah, so true. So true.
That do you want to cut it off here, or you want to end some like let's debate a little, like something we don't actually agree on. You okay? One thing You are more handsome than me. You just wouldn't come to terms with that, bro.
Dude, no way.
You have
Absolutely
to
not.
accept reality, bro, for what it is.
Not true. I think you have me beaten on height. That's not even discussable. So that's a huge factor in your favor. And you have me beaten on face as well. So it's like you
Okay,
beat me on
better
both metrics.
thinness and better length of shalong. So you okay, even, bro.
I won't agree with Schlong.
You know, I was gonna invite you to my hometown, and one of those is the public.
Dude,
event.
I'm so down, bro. I really want to. Dude,
And I did it when I was in Germany, and the Germany is even wilder because all females and males, all aged from age 1 to age 99, like bad together, naked.
dude, I really want to visit China.
When the girls sit like that with like the girl hugging the knees and he, like semi dark, semi steamy, and you can watch, but you cannot.
Dude, I really want to come to China. That's like very high. It's probably the highest up on where like.
Oh,
places
you
I
have
visit.
the. I'll give you the best vacation of your life. Like,
Dude, I
that's
will take you up on that.
double or triple the intensity of Dubai.
When are you next in China? Will it be this year?
No plans, actually, not this year.
No
But
plans?
I could go back for you, just like go to Hazanglu for you, bro. It's just,
Dude,
if you're tired of Ro, why give Da Nang a try? Or you have a lease.
I have a 6-month lease here, and like to be honest, like even if I'm tired of it here, the main goal is to like I've 3 main goals. I need to rebuild my income from like different to crypto stuff. That is like on its way and will get done. I want to fix my back and like get in good shape. And all 3 things are happening, but like it's like I don't really have close friends here. I'm not dating here, so like those parts of my life are suffering. And sometimes I'm like get down about it, but it's like I just need to remind myself the 3 metrics that I'm trying to improve are improving, and I just need to commit to that for like if my income is higher and more stable, then I'm so down to do like bro, yeah, another Hajan. Dude, I was going through those photos. Specifically, there was like it was after you left, but there's a 48-hour period, and I have photos of Josh with like 6 or 7. Dude, I didn't do that on purpose. There's like there's a bunch of photos of Josh like kissing different girls, first in Vietnam, then in Bangkok, then in Phuket, in this like very short period, and I sent them all to Josh, and I was like, "What happened to you? Like, you used to be a dog." But I was just going back on all those photos, and I was like, "Dude, that was so much fun." And I'm not even looking back with like rose-colored glasses. That like 2-week period when you came to Phuket, then we went to Vietnam, it was so much fun, bro. Because like just ridiculous amounts of fun. So
Yeah,
dude, I would love to come to China.
for most people, right, their 9 to 5, all their 40 years are basically a loop on repeat. Their life passed by way faster. So 2 takeaways from this: 1 is do exciting shit with your bros. 2 is do it as early as possible. So the compounding interest, you can reminisce the memories for the rest of your life, is immense than if you were to do it in your 60s, 70s.
Man, dude, could we commit to actually doing a trip before the
That's what you said last year, bro.
I know.
you
I'm just
said you were
thinking
coming
about
to
that.
the West to do a road trip with me. Then your Iron Man got swept you away. I was waiting for
That's
you.
true, bro. That's true. My Iron Man did sweep me away, and it fucked my back. I paid a heavy price to get that Iron Man done, dude.
If we really talk about all the monetary and the time and the energy, the pain, that's one hell of a dedication, bro. You could have IPO'd a company with that.
That's true.
You choosing to spend on Iron Man.
I know. Bro, can we make a commitment to actually do one trip? And I think the magic is I was pushing for us to like live in a villa not a villa, like an apartment together in Bangkok for like a month or 2 or Da Nang. I actually think that's worse. I think we pick like a small, like Hajan Loop is really good. Hike Mount Kilimanjaro would be a cool thing. Maybe there's something in China that we could do. Like have a specific goal or like trip plan to complete on the thing, and get it just once a year, bro. Even if it's like a week, 2 weeks, and have the purpose of the trip not to be work, not to grind, not self-improvement, just to like make memories and have novel experiences.
Yeah, trust me, my first instinct whenever you make such a proposal, I was always like, oh, let's just wait when I'm financially more stable, when I have more time. But have you ever seen that clip from Jesse Isler? He said, "My mom had always wanted to go to Paris. When I'm 20s, I'm too poor. When I'm 30s, I'm too busy. When I'm 40s, I got a wife and kids. And when my family's when I'm in my 50s, my mom's too old to go."
Dude, yes. Yeah, and I agree because every time we talk about it, I'm like, oh, but I'm not at the income level that I want to be at. I'm like, I need to keep working on my body. Like, I need to actually be locked in. But if we look back on our podcast, bro, that's always our goal. We're never going to be like, even if we hit those goals, we're going to be like, oh, I need to be making this much more. I need to be doing this again. And we just keep pushing them off. That is like, bro, if we, let's say, God willing, we live another 70 years. If we have another 70 Hajan Loop trips, what a fucking blessed life. And it only takes a week. It takes a week of commitment to like go out and enjoy.
Imagine we really climbed that Kilimanjaro, the tallest mountain in Africa. It could be like a 7-day trip, but we will talk about that shit for the rest of the pod.
Bro. Like we were talking about the Hajan Loop. Yeah.
Hell, you were begging me for a cup of God.
Yeah. Yes.
I had to carry your ass. Like literally, we'll mock each other for the rest.
Facts, bro. Facts. So, dude, I think let's leave the podcast on this. But before the next one, we did it last year, but we should come up with some. It doesn't even need to be like a physical challenge. It can be Hajan Loop was really good because like it wasn't physically challenging, but it was extremely novel and like there was some like shit times built into like we were fucking so sleep deprived doing it, dude. Yeah. And bro, you're probably the only person in my life that would commit to something like that with me because my other friends would be like even Josh would be like, oh, I got to work my 9 to 5. Like, there's no way I could get time off work, or they wouldn't be able to make that. They wouldn't have that commitment to making Hajan Loop style memories.
So I had those couple high school friends, right? Or actually around middle school, we promised to go on a abroad trip together. Let's say there were 5 of us, and 4 of them actually went. I was the one that didn't go because I thought, oh, there will be more time. But guess what? It's high school after that. Then it's university. Now I got to look for a job. I always thought we could just go annually, but it was never the case, bro. It's either the moment or never.
So true, bro. All right, let's 100% commit just a week, bro. Like a small commitment, a week in like November or something. Like end of the year, around same time as Hajan Loop.
Yeah, I really want to do China with you. There's a couple really, really famous provinces. I saved it for you. I did not go live. I saved it for you.
I did. Yes, I'm 100% down for that. And I have a APEC card, so I have like 60 days on entry. I don't need a visa or anything. Yeah. So, dude, that would be so much fun. Let's pencil in China in November. For like 2 weeks.
Let's see. I cannot promise you. I don't even. Let me survive the summer heat first here, and let you recover your back.
That's true. I need to dude, I'm making 0 money right now as well, so I need to be making money before I.
What's that 4% rule, right? You need like the passive interest thing. Do you think it like that? You need.
Oh, I'm thinking of like actual just money into my account. Like I'm breaking even.
Well, what happened to Crypto Nutshell? Did you sell it?
No, it's still making money, but it's going down every month. The money because we're not selling Pro anymore because the portfolio went from like 400% outperforming to like 90% underperforming.
Is it too late to sell now?
Oh, the actual newsletter?
Yeah, because
it still makes money. It still makes money. It still makes money. It makes like, if I looked, maybe like 25K a month. But in the last 2 months, we've launched so many YouTube channels and hired so many people. The expenses, like cancels out, and I'm talking like flights back home, rent, physio, like all of my expenses in my life, plus like a break even right now.
So I'm
losing money, but
I had always thought those YouTube endeavors are your personal interests. They're separated from Crypto Nutshell.
Only Jamie Tree is. All of those other ones are split now. So James is running channels as well. I mean, I run Neural Nutshell by myself.
Okay.
Yeah. They're all under Crypto Nutshell.
Is James upset about the income thing?
Well, he's living at home. So if you take away like me flying back and forth to Thailand, living in the apartment, physio, he's making like a few grand a month. So it's like, it's not as bad when you're making a few grand a month as opposed to zero. But it's
But-
only been 2 months. So
He's trying to buy a house and car with his new wifey, right?
yeah, so no, it's not enough to do that.
Not
But
insane.
it's also next month we should make well over 30K profit. So it's a very temporary thing. So we'll see.
You could be the smart. There's a small inkling in me that just worried you picked the wrong like track to race in. But who am I to say?
Like YouTube, doing
Yeah.
it on YouTube.
Yeah,
True, potentially.
Hey, if you can ride it, it will overtake you.
That's true, but I could argue that for literally everything.
Yeah, the very true. Bro. It's always like sounds smart when you look back, right? When you look back at whatever trend.
Dude, true. We will see. We'll see how it unfolds. Bro, China though. I'm excited about that.
Yeah, same. I really want to show you China. And for the closing quote, I saw somebody comment some reel, like a guy worrying about World War III, and the comment goes, "Obsessing over the world is the perfect distraction from fixing the one thing you're responsible for." Answer,
So true.
which is
Yourself. Your own life.
literally what I wrote down.
So true, bro. So true.
You got any?
Hi, bro. This is gonna sound super corny, but dude, it's a constant reminder that like even in your best year, a certain percentage of those 1% of the days in a year are going to be the worst day of your year. And it's like that is just a fact of life. Like that is by definition what's gonna happen. And just the reminder that like the peaks and troughs, bro. Like life is just peaks and troughs. And when you're in a trough, remember that a peak is coming, and when you're in a peak, remember that the troughs are coming. So, bro, also, I'm kind of stuck on this going to China and like making memories thing, because at the end of this year and looking back on this year, the things I'll think about are doing the Ironman, going to my sister's wedding, and then this period now from June to the end of the year, I probably won't remember any of it, even though I'm being ultra productive and like putting a ton of work in and like making a ton of progress. But like next year, I won't remember it whatsoever. I won't remember a single day. It will be none of the like enjoyment of life. So it's so important to make those trips. But like the Hajan Lu, bro, it wasn't even a week. I don't know how many days we were in Vietnam. It was like barely all, and we're still talking about it to this day.
Yeah.
Making time for those things and remembering there is no future, you'll always be striving to do more, is so important.
Yeah, for me, the 4 months in New York is like a blank slate in my timeline.
Dude, yes.
I remember there's this experience when I was in China many years ago. I just drove from A to B, like back home, literally like daily commute. I do not remember the drive home. It was on autopilot. That's what I feel about life.
And yeah, when you lock in and you're working and just doing your routine, like it can just blink by, and like you have no like novel like good memories from that time. It's scary. That's how like life just fucking zooms by, bro.
You're approaching 30, bro.
What do you mean I am? We are, bro.
Me into this shit. We always thought, oh, 27, that's the hardest shit ever. It seems like 28 did not let you go, bro.
Dude, I do think turning 29 is going to be the worst, and then once you turn 30, it's like whatever.
Well, yeah, fuck, bro. I don't even want to think about my body hurts, bro. I'm still that like high school kid. I swear.
My back is like telling my age like crazy. I have chronic back pain. I'm already fucking 50, man. Yeah, fuck is right. All right, bro. On that depressing note, great pod. Always a pleasure talking.
You remind me like two grandpas that were sitting like this with a cane looking at the motorcycles. Really beautiful, large Harvey ones.
Yeah.
Literally you.
Literally me. Literally us.
I'm good. No thanks.
All right, bro. Best of luck in Dubai. I'll speak to you hopefully in just a month now, or less.
Yeah.
Do less of a period.
How's the fire pod?
Good to catch up, bro.
Peace.
All right. Peace, dude.